So today we're going to be changing out a water pump on a 1990 Suzuki Samurai 1.3 liter stock engine. Easy peasy. I already started removing the bolts to the fan clutch to the water pump. Not too bad. Loosened up this bracket here for the alternator, and I've changed these out a few times on these sidekicks and Samurais, and they're pretty easy. Not much to it. Let's get to it. Yeah, I forgot to mention, you got to pull off these 10mm bolts. There should be 4, one on each corner of the fan shroud. And once you get that off, it's a lot easier to get the fan to slide on through. Now all I got to do is back up a second. I undid this hose to make it a little bit easier. It's also 10mm on my truck or Phillips head, and then just slide it on out without trying to mess up any of the fins. Easy peasy. Okay, so here is an OEM, I believe, water pump. A buddy of mine ordered it for me. It's from Trail Gear. And I don't believe it's going to be a remanufactured one. But anyways, it looks... So you got 1, 2, 3, 4... It's like 9 bolts. I don't recall it being that many bolts. But I could be wrong on that. I don't know. We'll look at it here in a second. I haven't taken one of these off in a while. But I usually use this Permatex water pump and thermostat housing gasket maker, and it's got this also that came with it. So let's see how it's going to go here. Just need to take off the belt, unhook the alternator now, and go ahead and start torquing on some of these. They're going to be 10mm bolts. I don't know if I'm going to be able to complete this tonight. It's starting to get dark. Time changes tomorrow here in North Florida, and it's a little chilly today. Might just remove it and get this bad boy slapped on tomorrow, running out of daylight. All right, guys, as you can see, I got the timing belt cover off. It wasn't too bad, and just got all the bolts removed for the water pump. And as you can see, there's still some water and antifreeze in there. And I'm gonna get this bad boy pulled out and get her slapped back together. So one thing that I realized that I need to do is get these studs off this old pump to put on the new one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this nut and tighten it down, and then put the second nut on there and make them tight. And then I can take this bottom one and then turn it loose, turn it lefty loosey, and hopefully they come out. Wish me luck. Well, it got to work. Put 2 on there. Now the stud's coming loose, like so. Okay, so we got everything cleaned up, and now I've got the gasket on. I was contemplating on putting RTV silicone on there, but I decided not to. and gonna stick that right on there and see how it goes. Stand by. So I had a limited room to really try to work on this, and for some reason didn't take out the radiator until just a minute ago, and now I've got so much more room to work and to get in there and to get this all put back together. Okay, so as you can see, we got the belt back on, and now I need to go ahead and finish putting in the radiator along with the fan shroud, fan, and the belt for the alternator and the water pump, and then get this thing running. All right, here we are. Got everything all hooked up. Just put some of this antifreeze coolant in there, and I'm about to put the lid on it and get her all started. Also got a new battery for it, about $185 for a little tiny battery. That's how you know that we're under the Biden administration. It's 2022. But here's everything all hooked up now. Let's see how it goes. Okay, we're gonna give it a start and see what happens. That noise is. I don't like it though. I think it's the belt. Sounds like that belt's not on tight. I'm going to readjust that a little bit. Okay, so this time during the startup I had no issue. It didn't struggle to start the crank. And what it was is I forgot to tighten this bolt right here. It also was right going into the water pump. This one right here. And then I had to adjust that. The belt was just too loose, too sloppy. Got her going though.